Can everybody listen me well?
Yeah.
It's great. Hey, Alida, how long to see you?
Yeah, hello, how long? How are you doing?
I'm fine. A little bit tired, but it's okay. And it's a little bit cold here at Rio. It's like 20. To me, this is cold, so that's it.
Are you living here?
Yeah, it's been a year.
Oh,
I just
a
moved to
really
here.
long time. I don't see you.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, big change in my life. Gosh, more people coming. Today we will have a lot of people here. And yeah. Oh, I can start. So guys, that doesn't know me, my name is Wellington, but you guys can call me Well. Today I'm replacing Leo because he have a problem. So I'm here to give him the support. I am living in Rio, as I said just right now. It's been a year. I was born in Salvador and raised there, but because of my work, my job, I just changed it to here. And it's been different. I am a civil engineer and I have been here on TNT for about 3 years. I guess will be 3 years in 6 days. I just started here during the pandemic, and in October of 2020, I became a host, and I have been here since. I used to be on Tuesdays, 10 p.m. meetings, and then I just switched to Mondays, 9 p.m. So if you want to come, you are welcome. And I guess this is all about me that I can give of information right now that I thought. And is anybody here for the first time on TNT?
I am.
You?
I am too.
And you too, Apoena. So welcome. Could you guys introduce yourselves? It started by Israel, that is with the micro opened.
Okay, I am a little bit nervous, but I'll try. My name is Israel. I live in Rio too. It's a little bit cold, really, here. I'm 25 years old. I work as software developer for Itaú. I do college em UFRJ, Universidade Federal Rural do Rio de Janeiro. And I support Flamengo, but I don't know if it is important.
Yeah, I guess it's a big thing for all people in Rio, you know. Everybody
Yeah.
is Flamengo.
Everybody is Flamengo.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, Israel. And you, Apoena?
Hello, guys. My name is Apoena. It's a different name. I'm from Jaboatão dos Guararapes, Pernambuco, but now I live in Salvador. So since 2021, I am air traffic controller. I am military. I'm 39 years old. And I'm here because I need to improve my English. So that's it.
Really great. Thanks, Apoena. And as is the first time of you two guys, I will explain how TNT works. This is not a class, the first thing I must say. And you guys don't need to be nervous about this. It's normal to commit mistakes. I will commit a lot here since even though I am here for about 3 years, I still study English just like you. And in our meetings, when we have a lot of people, we split in small rooms because this way everybody has opportunity to talk. So I will split here in 2 rooms with 5 people in each. And the room that will stay here with me will be live on YouTube, so you can record it later. We have some simple rules that is respect each other. Don't say sorry when you commit mistakes, not necessary. It's part of the process, and enjoy it. It's just simple, as I said. And should we talk today? We have a topic, and we always bring a topic because it's really difficult to talk in English for the very first time with people that you doesn't know and you don't know what about to talk. So we have some questions to guide this conversation. You don't need to follow all the questions. We can change, skip, or make different questions. This is just a guide to we know how to keep talking. And I guess this is all that I must say. Actually, when I split in the small room, we will have 40 minutes, around 40 minutes to discuss, and then I will bring the other room back to here, and we will discuss all together to close the meeting, okay? And always remembering that we have a lot of meetings here that you can apply as Monday, 9 p.m. from Alida 2. That is on Wednesday, Alida. Yeah. So you can just join, see the topics that you want to see, and come. Okay. Any questions? Any doubts? So let's go. Please copy the questions for those who will go to the breakout room, because sometimes they just disappear. Okay. Gabriel and Luis will stay here too. Could you guys introduce yourselves as Apollon and Israel already did? Gabriel, could you start introducing yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. I'm from Rio too, but I'm not cold. I'm very hot because I like cold. So everybody here is not Flamengo, okay?
I'm just kidding. I know. That is
But
also Botafogo.
Yeah, I'm a Botafogo. So Israel said about the Flamengo. So people with don't have personality support Flamengo, okay? So
this rivalry is really good.
Yeah, because Flamengo is the majority, so I will support Flamengo.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
No, depends of the situation, because since in the last 5 years, more or less, the support of Flamengo, for example, improved so much.
Yes.
And this kind of person, for example, started to support Flamengo, but doesn't know nothing about football, you know? But of course, exist many people in the past, of course, they support, okay, but
I think that in the next, I don't know, 10 years, there will be a lot more, because the kids will grow up, so
yeah,
they will know more.
Yeah. So that is, so I'm software developer too. I'm 28 years old. That's it. My free time, I like to play FPS games in the internet. So with my friends, of course, and that's it.
Yeah. Thanks, Gabriel. And your team is doing a good job. I just choose Botafogo because of this, but I know that most parties Fluminense after Flamengo here. It's a curious.
I escucho.
Yeah, Vasco, it's rare, but there are people. And you, Luis, let me say that you are from here too, and you're you like Vasco, or isn't that?
Good evening. I'm Luis Souza. I'm from Ceará.
Oh,
I'm 20, no, 22, 20. I'm 20 years old and I'm in high school of electrical engineering. I don't like football, but I like sports, martial sports. I'm a Christian and I like the name of Israel that in English is real.
yeah,
And evangelista that in English is evangelist because I like to study a lot of religion and I like to study English. That
that's really
is
good.
my first language because I don't like to speak in Portuguese. It's 50 conjugations. In English is more easier.
Yeah, totally. Thanks, Luis, and welcome. So, guys, the topic today is about sleeping. I don't know how is the relation for you guys about this, and which kind of people are you? And I will start with the first question and add something. Do you sleep well, and how are your habits? Do you used to sleep late, early? How is it for you? Let me start with Apoena.
I sleep very well because I am a runner, so I must to sleep early because the another day I wake up so early too. That's it.
It's really good. Yeah, when you practice some sports, you need to rest a lot. Yeah,
I try to sleep about 7 hours per night.
it's good. Thanks, Apoena. And you, Gabriel, how is it for you?
So in my case, I'm considering a bat. I sleep during the day and in the night. I'm starting the studying, starting jobs, starting sometimes play games with my friends. So for today, for example, I will I started to sleep 7 a.m.
My
and
gosh.
wake up wake up at 2 p.m. now. So it's very crazy my life. So
Yeah, but do you work at night, or do you
yes,
prefer to work at night?
I prefer
Yeah,
to
I got
study.
it.
I prefer to work, but I received a job starting the Monday, and the guy said to start in the 9 a.m.
My
So
gosh, this
I
is
have
too early.
yes, I have to change my mind because in these days. So
Yeah,
very complicated for me now, but it's okay.
yeah. Thanks, Gabriel. And Luis, how is it for you? Do you sleep well? How are your habits?
I sleep enough to me that is 7 hours a day to uh, just 7 hours. I can't sleep more this because my schedule, but sleeping 9 hours a day is a dream.
Yeah,
I don't know what is it, but since my childhood I sleep just 7 hours.
that's good. It's like a habit. And you, Israel, how is it for you?
I think I just sleep. I don't know actually if I sleep well or bad, but I sleep a lot actually. There is some days that I sleep like 10 hours for a day. And I sleep early too. Sometimes like 9 p.m. I'm already sleeping. Sometimes 8 p.m. I'm sleeping, but I don't know. And I wake up like 7 to 6 a.m. So I sleep in a large time shift.
Thanks, Israel. I guess I'm on the team of Gabriel, not all of it, but really similar. I don't like to wake up early, just when it's necessary. If I don't have to, I will wake up really late, and it's a mess. Sometimes I sleep 10 hours, sometimes I sleep 4 hours, sometimes I sleep 6, sometimes I will sleep at 2 a.m. and have to
hours.
wake up. Yeah. Yeah, during this week, I just sleep in average, I guess, between 4 and 5 hours. I was, before starting here talking to you guys, I was, oh my gosh, I need to rest. But I have a lot of things to do. And I can sleep less, but a lot too. I guess in March, I bought this watch, and one day I slept for 16 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. I was really tired. It was raining. Oh, it was weekends. So
Raining, cold. So
exactly. You guys feel me, yeah? So yeah, this is and something that Gabriel said, about he have his habit, and Apoena has different employees in Israel too. What do you guys think? That is not a question that is here, okay? What do you guys think that makes you have these habits? It's related with your daily life, is related with your childhood. What makes someone have different sleep habits? Who would like to start? I will not pick this one because it's a difficult one.
I don't know. In my case, I change my sleep style in different times of life. Like when I start studying college, I changed to sleep a lot more. I was sleeping like 10 to 12 hours a day. But when I started to work in presential place, it was far from home, so I sleep a little less, like 8 hours. Today I'm in home office, so I can have more, I don't know, the kind of less planning, less alarm, and more sleep. So I don't have any kind of schedule, but I just go to the bed, and when the time comes, I sleep. I'm in the bed like watch YouTube videos, and when I see, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, got it. Thanks, Israel. And who want to keep going? Had time to think about it. One. So let me pick. Luis, what do you think?
Is the question three?
No, actually, it's what do you think that makes someone have a different sleep habits? And how was it for you? What you said about childhood, for example, what do you think that makes people have different habits of sleeping?
What make people have different habits?
Of sleeping, yeah.
History, sickness, the place, the environment, and I think it's just this. I don't know more.
And for you, what do you think that affected for you? Do you have always a regular like planning on your life that makes you, sleeping 7 hours always?
Yeah. Also, without alarm, I always sleep 7 hours. If I sleep in 21 p.m. in Eagle Day, In the next day, I will wake up 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Is ever in this time. My biology alarm.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't have one. Mine's broken. And you, Gabriel?
I am similar to you. I'm sorry, your name? I'm sorry.
Wellington. But you can call me Well.
Okay,
It's
well.
a big name.
So well. So well.
Yeah.
Wellington, okay?
Go on.
It's better for me. Wellington, about me, I'm similar to you because I'm very totally wrong. I know of this. And what's the question exactly? The
Yeah.
question.
What do you think that makes people have different habits? What are the aspects in life? If it's biological, what do you think that affect this?
So, especially my case, here my house, for example. So I was married in the past, but I broke up and come back with my fathers in my mother, my parents. So I'm here 1 year and a half, more or less. Especially here, I prefer to study in the night and the work, for example, because my father and my mother speak very loud, and I'm not make focus in my study during the day, so I prefer to sleep during the day. And for example, actually maybe they started to sleep, for example, 11 p.m. my father and my mother, more or less. So when they started to sleeping, I started to job, I started to work, so it's very calming in my house and this part of the time, so in my case like this.
Got it. And for you, Apenas, what do you think that makes people have different habits? And how is it for you? You said about running. Yeah.
I agree with Luis. In my case, about 2 years ago, I worked in a shift. Do you know shift? Like schedule. For example, each day I work in a different time.
Yeah, got it.
So some days I had to work at night from 9 p.m. until 7 a.m. So it was really, really bad for me. And now I may work from Monday to Friday. I start 8 a.m. until 14 p.m., 4 p.m. So this is the best for me because I can sleep all night in my bed. And now I'm sleeping very well.
It's really good. Yeah. I know when people have to work like this at night and doesn't feel good doing this, doesn't have the habit, it's really bad. I have a lot of issues with this. And following with the question here, the number 3. Israel, do you mind to read this one and start answering? It's an interesting question.
Do you feel uncomfortable when you need to sleep somewhere new? Oh, interesting. I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't remember actually. I was in Petropolis and it was very, very cold. I could actually not sleep. It was like the worst night of my life, I put some gloves, put some shoes, and I still feeling cold. But I already sleep like in the floor of the college. I sleep in the floor of high school. So I think it depends on the, I don't know. I think it depends a lot. If I am, I don't know. I forgot the word. If I'm tired, a lot tired,
Tired.
if I'm a lot tired, I will sleep anywhere. Even, I don't know, in the chair. But if I'm not, I will not sleep.
Got it. And you, Apoena, how do you feel when you need to sleep in somewhere new? How it was when you just arrived at Salvador?
Yeah. For me, I sleep very well, independent, but I agree with Israel. If you are tired, I think that, but for me, it's okay. No, there isn't a problem.
And you, Luis, how is it for you to sleep well in anywhere?
Yeah, especially in standing on the bus and seated on the bus, hitting my face on the glass. I love sleep everywhere.
It's really good. I doesn't miss to taking the bus all the day, but the only good part that had it was sleeping at the bus. It was awesome because you don't have to do nothing. The only worry that you have is to wake up at the time that you have to leave the bus. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I guess
exactly.
we acquired those skills, you know, when you have to take a lot of the bus, you just wake up at the right time. Have you ever lose the bus stop, Luis?
Never,
Sleeping on the
never.
bus? Yeah, it's a good skill. And you, Gabriel, do you feel uncomfortable when you need to sleep in somewhere new?
So about the bus, I'm not comfortable for to sleep because I'm very worried, about the. So I travel with bus. I believe 4 times more or less, and the number one, I was very young, for example, teenager, so I sleep very well. But when I was a adult, I travel last year, for example, to Espírito Santo with I have family there. So I travel, and I didn't got sleep. I'm very worried with the driver. So because I drive, so when you drive, I believe that you can imagine many things could be happen, so it's very crazy. So I stay 80 hours with my eyes is on, so very, very crazy this moment. So about the another places, I believe that depends. I agree with Israel said. Depends of if you have many tired, you of course you sleep very well. But for example, if not tired, depends of the place, depends of the comfortable of the place. For example, if you go to the hotel 5 stars, come on.
It's really good.
And the king, the bed king, I don't know, king
King
size,
size.
Inside.
Yeah.
yeah, king size. So it's very, very good, so that's it.
Yeah. I guess I completely agree with you guys. Depending on the place, to me, it's really easy. Just sleeping anywhere, anytime, any place. Doesn't matter if it's loud or not, if it's new, if it's on the bus. I sleep really easy. I already slept during a show. I was sit on the chair and I just slept. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, it's okay. And Luis, could you read the question number 5 and starting answering?
Yeah. Number 5.
4, sorry.
What makes you lose sleep? What makes I lose sleep is my study. I study a lot, and my head have sometimes that it doesn't stop, and and I I keep in thinking in that time while sleeping. I I I just close my eyes, but my head is keeping in an industry of ideas.
Yeah, this is really bad. And Apoena, how is it for you? What makes you lose sleep?
I think if I have a problem in my work, sometimes I'm very, how can I say ansiosa?
Anxious.
Anxious. I'm very anxious. So this difficult, I forgot the word, but I think it's if I have a problem with my work.
Yeah, it's like it become an issue for you to sleep, yeah, become a problem. Okay, thanks, Apoena. And you, Gabriel, what makes you lose sleep?
So, I am inimigo do sono. So, yeah, I'm very complicated to sleep. For example, so many things to trouble with my sleep. For example, light. I didn't have light in the place, you know, so it's very crazy for me. And the fresh of the window light, so it's terrible for me. So I have to close it everywhere. So just dark, you know. So is that one thing? Another one about, for example, the noisy. Yeah, about the noisy. It's not. I didn't. Is load noise, for example, is terrible for me. And another point, I didn't like nothing noise, you know. So it depends of the situation. So sometimes, for example, today is fresh. It's not cold and not hot here. I believe that is fresh. So I turn on the ventilador. I don't know exactly.
Ventilator, I guess.
Yeah, ventilator. So I turn on the ventilator. So the noise of the ventilator, it's good for me. So I sleep. Sometimes, for example, when I sleep with the air conditioned, is the noise is very low. It's very easy. So I have to turn on the ventilator and push if the wall, for example, for, you know. So it's very complicated for me, guys. So I'm inimigo do sono. So it's very crazy in my life. And about the Apoena said about I'm very anxious. I'm in troubles about money. If I don't have money, so I'm very troubles with this. So very complicated my life. So it's very crazy. That's it.
And you, Israel?
Unlike Gabriel, I'm the best friend of sleeping. So I sleep like always, independent I actually don't remember the last time that I don't sleep on a day. If it was, I don't know, the college for a test, I don't know. But lose sleep, I don't, but I have some difficulties when I drink. I drink beer or vodka or something like that, and my head is like, whoa, and I lay down and my head continues to whoa. And
Yeah.
so,
Almost hangover, yeah.
yeah,
Hangover
yeah,
is after, but is the starting of this.
yeah.
Yeah. I guess I don't have nothing to makes me lose sleep. Even during the college, I guess I did a technical course before I joined the college. It was at Cefet, so I was like used to have a lot of things to do, and I knew that I couldn't learn at the last day, and I have always two options: or sleep or study and not sleeping. So I always prefer to sleep because I wouldn't be stressed, I would be at least rested, and I could ask to my friends what they studied, and I thought that could be on the tests, and it worked, I was rested, and okay, I wouldn't be able to learn anything in 2 hours, wanting to go to sleep. So anything nowadays make me lose my night. I just go to sleep. I procrastinate a lot, and I know this. But the problem is that when things work, we still procrastinating. So I prefer to sleep. Sleep always the best thing. Nothing make me lose the sleep. Anything. And as we have here people saying that it's easy and it's difficult, I guess the person that say that is better is sleeping, it was Apoena. Could you read the question number 7 and answer first?
Yes. What tip do you give to someone to get a good night as sleep? Can I answer?
Yeah, please.
I think forget the cell phone. Maybe read some book. I think it's a good tip.
Very good. And you, Israel, what do you could give as tip? You that sleep well too, and a lot.
I don't know. You can flip the bed like month by month, at least one time by month. I don't know. If you use a cell phone like me when you are sleeping, turn on the blue light. I don't know if all the phones are called blue light, but in my phone it's called blue
I
light.
guess yes.
Or night mode, I don't know. There is some mode on the phone that your screen is like a little bit red, just make you sleep better.
Thanks, Israel. And you, Luis, what tips do you give?
Capinal lógico. Opa.
It's a good tip too. You will be tired and you had to sleep after because
Exactly.
it's really tiring this.
Exactly. I will say something, how can I say parecido?
Similar.
Like
Similar. I say something similar. Do gym 4 hours, a good day sleep. Because if you make exactly before you sleep, you won't sleep because your blood is so fast in your brain. So you can do 4 hours before the sleep, or you do a harder train if you can. If you don't can, if you don't can, you don't do. You don't do. Because I'm an athlete, like Poena, and we know how is a harder train. You sleep, you you have you have problems in that moment, but you relax after.
Yeah, good tips. Thanks, Luis. And you, Gabriel, do you have any tips that you could give?
The last one, because I'm not a good person for you this question.
Yeah, I know. Because of this, I put you as a list to you think
Yeah, I
about
know.
it.
I understand. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I give some. I give not. I have to receive some advice for to improve my sleep.
Yeah, I guess you have a lot now.
Yeah.
And because of this, I would choose you to read the question number 8 and start to answering this one. Could you?
Yeah, in my case here, number 8 is what makes you lose sleep.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
because I'm in the planner with the talking
Ah,
talk.
okay. It's
It's
because
wrong there, no?
he's, yeah, because there it
Ah,
was double, you know. So
yeah, I
I
see.
just organize it here.
Yeah, I see here.
So would
Okay.
you be 16 there?
Do you often dream or have nightmares while you sleep? Uh,
Good question. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, what tip do you give to someone to get a good night sleep? Maybe the Apoena said so. If you read something more or less, a book, or maybe you could be sleep better. I don't know. Sometimes, for example, when I go to sleep early, so I started to mix if my smartphone, and I do this. I said I crash the light. Okay, so very cool, but not good for me because I started to see and not finish. So I have to start. So I turn off the smartphone, so doesn't matter. So and close the eyes and try to sleep. I don't know.
And about the question that is, do you often dream? Do you find us? This one on the planner. I guess it's the 16 on the planner.
16. Do you often dream or have nightmares while you sleep? Ah, okay. It's another question.
Yeah, it's another. It's
Ah,
another one.
okay. Uh, it's not usually to happen, but sometimes happen. Sometimes it's not usual, but sometimes happen some nightmare, no? Nightmare.
Yeah, nightmares.
Yeah, nightmares. Sometimes dream and sometimes nightmare. It's very crazy things, you know. So
Sometimes the dream is so confused as a
yeah,
nightmare. Yeah.
yeah, very crazy, and I don't know if this is nightmare or not, you know. So it's
Yeah.
very crazy, but
It's like the
yeah, it's
memes
not.
that say.
Sometimes it's not so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
The on the Instagram, the people always put their the dreams have a meaning, and my dream it's a lot of confusion that have no meaning. Yeah.
yeah, but
Like this.
nowadays nowadays in the past, but short time is very good. It's not good because I'm sleeping very very late, but it's good. My sleep is good, so I I start to sleep and I wake up 6 hours, 7 hours, more or less. It's during the day. During the day, no.
During the
Is
morning, yeah.
yes, during the morning.
Thanks, Gabriel. And you, Israel, do you used to have dreams or nightmares?
I actually always dream. I don't remember my dreams, but I know that I always dream. Nightmares, I have some. I don't know with what frequency. I think a lot less. But if I have to say a frequency, it would be like once per month. I don't know. But I always dream. I actually did not know that there are people that don't dream. This is new to me. But
Yeah. For example, when you said about people that doesn't dream, I had a time that I didn't dream for a long time, like for
Really?
years.
Really?
I just slept it and was black and then light. I just
And
slept.
how do you know that you slept?
I just
You
was
just know.
sleeping and then wake up, but
Okay.
nothing about dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that in the death it will be like that.
Maybe. Maybe I was there on the death dreaming and didn't know.
Yeah, maybe.
And you, Luis, do you often dream or have nightmares while you sleep?
No, I just have when I was child, I dream a lot. I was dreaming a lot, but today not. I just have my thoughts of the of the study that I'm doing right now. Like for example, I already have a dream that I was plusing uh, two numbers of 5 characters. One number,
Whoa.
one number above, uh, uh, one number above, and the other cognição embaixo.
Below.
It's below.
Below, yeah, below the sign of plus in the side, the they sticking
Oh my
is
gosh.
sticking below, and I was plusing the two numbers of 5 characters each one, like
Gosh.
this, for example, or about mathematic, religious. I just keep thinking.
Got it. Yeah, maybe this is part of the process of learning. You keep like consolidating the knowledge during this time. Yeah, it's interesting. And you, Apoena, do you often dream or have nightmares?
Sometimes I have dream, and it's rarely have nightmares. I think I have when I watching TV, like terror moves or something like that, and I have nightmares.
And I just remember something related to what Luis said. Once when I was in the graduation in the high school, I did a test. It was on the first year when I was doing my technical course, and it was a difficult subject, really difficult that we had. And I was with the question on my mind that I have done. And I was, oh my gosh, maybe I was wrong on this. And I was all the time thinking about it. And I could solve the question on my dream. And I just wake up really mad because I did wrong the question on the test.
It's happened. Sometimes it's happened.
I did a lot on my mind, and I was so pissed off because of this. Guys, now I will bring the others here to we close and talk a little bit with the others to know how it was the conversation. But I hope you guys like it, the topic. It was a nice topic to discuss and easy one. Sometimes we have difficult topics here that it's really hard to answer the questions. I like to bring it this way because I always just do the questions, you know, I don't have to answer. So you guys have to struggle answering. And I just sent here the survey to you guys answer while the others are coming and give a feedback about the topic, about how it was the meeting, about TNT, about myself, and the things that you want to see here too, because most part of the times we read the survey and we have recommendations of topic. We use these as material to write the questions because it's really difficult to think about topics for all weeks. Imagine to me that I am here for 3 years to think about different things every week to talk. It's hard. And how it was the conversation, guys, that was on the small room? Did you like it? Are you the guys that kind of that sleep a lot, that doesn't sleep? How is it?
Oh my God, it was amazing. I could stay for 3 hours in that room talking with the guys about this because it's amazing. And everyone who goes to my meetings knows about it because I always said every meeting I love to sleep, and sleep is my favorite thing to do in the course. So that's it.
Sleep could be a sport, yeah. Yeah, I say that I passed one day in these years after I brought this watch. I slept for 16 hours. It was cold, raining, so it was weekend. I need to rest. But guys, I would like to answer a different thing. It's a question that I have here. What was the weird place you slept? Someone from the breakout room, I would like to choose. Who have a weird place that had slept? Renato, Vito, Priscilla, Wesley, do you guys have a weird place that you slept?
Well, once I had slept on a tree
Oh my
branch.
gosh.
It was very, very strong tree. I sit there, I was eating some fruit. It was a jaqueira, and I just hold my back and sleep for about 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how you were able to do this.
I was really young and very, very, very light. Doesn't have much weight, so the branch could hold me, but it's very good, and I can say.
And someone else have a weird place, just like Vito?
And in the data center of a company where I worked for 24 hours, but nem se compara com a jaqueira, né? Então, assim,
Yeah.
eu pensei que eu tinha dormido num lugar estranho, mas esse daí, como eu falei na sala, são meus heróis. O pessoal da outra sala são meus heróis do sono, então não tenho nem mais o que dizer aqui.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. And Priscilla and Wesley, just normal places, yeah?
No. I don't remember the different question because I need to stay in my bed, for to sleep, yeah. I don't remember the different locations, yeah, the same to know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember, yeah. I'm sleep for 5 hours, yeah. When I speak about that with my friends in the room, depends of the day, but it's for me it's fantastic. Yeah, 5 or 6 hours, it's okay. In my bed.
Yeah, that's really good. Thanks, Priscilla. And you, Wesley, just normal places too?
Yeah, just normal places, because if I am on a weird place, just don't sleep. I just stay awake. That's it.
I said here that I slept it once. Yeah, on the church, it's okay. I already, but during a party, I was with my ex-girlfriend and they started to play Jorge Mateus, and I was tired. I just sit on the chair and slept during all the show because I was really tired. My gosh. And I already slept at the beach and got in, I don't know how to say this in English, insolação. I slept for 2 hours during the midday. So it wasn't a good choice to do. Yeah, it was really difficult. And for those that was on the breakout rooms, I'm sending here also the survey. I already sent to the others. So as I said to them, we use these feedbacks that you guys give. And if you said about topics that you want to see here as material to write, because it's really difficult to decide things to bring. And normally, and I guess Elida will agree with me, we bring things that we want to discuss, that we are curious about, or that would be interesting, hear others' opinions. And most of the part, what you guys want to discuss and know, because TNT works, Talk works, because we have a lot of people here. You need to talk about something, so must be something that people are interested in to discuss and talk about. Because imagine it's a Friday night, we are here almost 8 p.m. talking about sleeping, so must be something really fun and good to study English. Doesn't need to be, oh my gosh, I forgot the word, but in Portuguese is chato. I forgot the word. Doesn't need to be this way to we practice and keep speaking in English, okay? So guys, say apenas.
My eyes are closed, so it's time to sleep.
Yeah, actually. So with this one, it's time to you guys sleep and rest and prepare to the weekend. Have a good night, guys. Hope to see you on my meetings or in other meetings here on Talk. And keep practicing English. Just like this way, it's not a hard way to study, and we can practice a lot and become better. Okay?
Thank
So
you.
see ya.
Okay.